Here's why everybody's moving to Brookhaven, Georgia. One of the biggest reasons is because of where it's located. Many times when we refer to suburbs in Metro Atlanta, we refer to them as being ITP or OTP. This is all about the main perimeter that goes around Atlanta, Interstate 285, and in general, the feel of living within that 285 perimeter is very different than the feel of living outside of that 285 perimeter. It's more suburban generally when you're outside of 285. And when you're within that 285 area, it's more like urban, inner city kind of living, what you typically expect of Atlanta. But because Brookhaven is within the perimeter, it's surprisingly not quite as urban as you would expect from Atlanta. When it comes to suburbs within the perimeter, Brookhaven is one of the most suburban feeling kind of suburbs. So you have that proximity to Atlanta, but you also have that suburban feel, lots of shopping, lots of green space everywhere. And so it's easy to get around. You're not fighting a whole lot of traffic. I mean, you're not fighting like midtown traffic. You're not fighting Buckhead traffic when you're in Brookhaven, and you still have that suburban feel. What's up, y'all? My name is Victor with Atlanta Suburban Living, and we put out videos every week about what it's like to live in Atlanta. Another reason why so many people are moving to Brookhaven is because there's so much to do in this area. It's not like a suburb that's super far out and everything closes at like 8 or 9 o'clock. Many things in the Brookhaven area close much later, or there's just a lot of that kind of city things to do, the city amenities. The downtown Atlanta is 15-20 minutes. So everything that's in downtown is conveniently located to Brookhaven. Things like the aquarium or the Coca-Cola Museum or the College Football Hall of Fame, all of the things that like the tourists do is super close there to Brookhaven. In addition to that, because you're right there so close to Atlanta, it's very easy to get to not only the city of Atlanta, but all of the other parts of Metro Atlanta, the other suburbs, or if you're needing to get to like the Cumberland area in the Northwest, or if you're needing to get to like the Gwinnett area in the Northeast. All of this is very easy to access because Brookhaven is so centrally located. One big reason why so many people are moving here is the community and the lifestyle here in Brookhaven. If you're going to move to Brookhaven, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. Thank you so much to everybody who has reached out. I'm always happy to help, but the community in Brookhaven is definitely something that we need to talk about. Because this is a very high demand area, a lot of people want to move here. Many people who live in this area also do a great job of taking care of their community. The feel of this area is great. It's not like a kind of part of Atlanta that maybe has been forgotten or that like the residents don't care about that area. Brookhaven is not like that at all. People love living in Brookhaven, and so the people there are very friendly. They take care of their community, and this is the kind of vibe that you can expect when you live in Brookhaven. Number 4 on the list of the 7 reasons why so many people are moving here is that there is like low to no crime in Brookhaven. Now, of course, there's always going to be that kind of crime that you find in any big city like Metro Atlanta, but I just mean compared to other parts of the Metro Atlanta area, Brookhaven has very little crime. This is something that, people who are trying to get away from the crime, they move to areas like Brookhaven. And so because, again, the people take care of their community, the people are very friendly, those kinds of things really do a great job of like thwarting the crime. I don't even know if thwarting is a word, but that kind of feel really does a great job of not allowing the crime in the area. So because of that, you can really expect little to no crime in the city of Brookhaven. Another thing that comes along with the high demand and the great community is the public schools. The school system there in Brookhaven is also very good. Another reason why so many people want to move to this area. The same can't really be said for other parts of the city of Atlanta. Many schools in Atlanta, especially like in the downtown area or like West Atlanta, the schools there are lacking. They really got a lot of catching up to do. So they're not quite as good as these schools here in Brookhaven. So this is another reason why many people who want to live this close to Atlanta, or they want to live ITP, they choose Brookhaven because of the schools here. And then, of course, reason number 6, the amount of economy that's here in Brookhaven. Being so close to Atlanta, one of the biggest major US cities, there is obviously a lot of economy all around this area. And so there are plenty of jobs, plenty of work, a lot of people who are trying to shorten that commute. 5-10 minute commute to Atlanta, choose neighboring Brookhaven to keep that commute low and have plenty of opportunities for work. And then reason number 7 why so many people are moving here is that it's actually kind of walkable. The same can't be said for other suburban parts of Metro Atlanta where you have to be like car dependent to get around. Here in Brookhaven, many parts of this area, it's easy to get around on foot. So you don't have to have the car to live in Brookhaven. You can easily walk to the grocery store or walk to whatever daily errands you might be doing here in Brookhaven. Now, of course, there are some terrible things about living in Brookhaven. Every city, every suburb has its pros and its cons. And it's really important that you understand the pros and the cons of living here in Brookhaven. In fact, I made an entire video about the pros and cons of Brookhaven. You can check it out right here. I'll see you in the next one.